I'm here to show you how to craft mud ruins in an efficient manner that's going to net you close to 6 to 700k per hour, most likely. So there's a few requirements you're going to need. I'm here at Castle Wars, so you're going to need graceful, whatever you got. You're going to need an earth tiara to get into the earth altar. You're going to need a binding necklace, many of them. I think they're like 16 charges, and that all it does is guarantee that you're going to make your combo ruins. So graceful is very helpful just to reduce your weight. If you don't have that, it's still worth it, but it's going to cost you a little bit more in supplies in terms of stamina pots. So you want Rings of Dueling. I've been doing some runs, so this one is a bit used up. You're going to want a stamina pot. I've already used a couple ones. And you're going to want water ruins here, and then I just keep my mud ruins in my inventory because I don't want to mess with depositing them in the bank. It's only one inventory spot you're missing, so it doesn't really matter to me too much at all. The only other requirement is you're going to want the Enlightened Journey quest item. It's a little bit off the screen now. I'll show you in a second. Here, let me just get all this stuff. So what you're going to do is you're going to have water talismans that you're going to have right here. You can see, so I have like 100, 110. That's about 25k or so in the Grand Exchange. So I bought them for like 250 each, I think. And I've been doing this for a while, so it's I probably bought 300, I think. So this gets used up in the process, so keep that in mind. So for less than one, the cost of one mud ruin, which are about 450 each, probably realistically, you're using one of these. So it's really, really cost effective. So you're probably inputting, less than 50k per 600k, or rather 6 to 700k. So it's around 600k an hour, I would say. So anyway, you're going to want to grab these, grab a bunch of pure essence. Oh shit, don't want that. And you could do the one-click things, but it just makes it a bit more annoying because then you have to worry about that. You could click here, but it only takes a few more seconds and I have the time to kind of worry about it. So this is really great to do when you're watching TV. I love to watch Kirby Enthusiasm, so this is a great time to do that. So okay, so I'm going to run over here and you can see these screen markers. So you want to keep your camera due east the whole time. It's going to be the most easy. And when you make your screen markers, just don't zoom in much more than that, or else it's going to get all messed up, so this should be fine. So the only thing you have to do is Enlightened Journey, which is a really easy quest. Slayer Mucus has a good guide on it, and then also you need to set up the Varrock transportation, which just takes like 10 willow logs and doing the little mini game, and that's it. And then you can load up your log preference with logs. So if you see here, let's see if I can check. So it's got 58 willow logs in it right now, which is awesome. So that's perfectly good. So you don't have to, all you have to do is one click here, and then I get ready. And the ruins will be right about there. So my camera's a little bit off. I'll have to fix that later. And then I select this. So you can select that while you're running to the altar. You go here, get your teleport ready. Go as soon as you see the XP drop. Go back to the bank. Just like this. So like I said, this is really easy to do, and once you get in the groove of it, it just goes. So the only thing you need to pay attention to is your body necklace, your Rings of Dueling, charges, and make sure you're good there. Your stamina pot is going to be helpful because I would say, probably every 5 runs you get low on Endery, even with graceful, so this is helpful. So it got a little bit messed up in terms of my screen markers when I was messing with the camera, but that's alright, no big deal, I can change it later. So go there, and then as soon as I see the XP drop, I go back. Boom. 1, 2, 3. So it's literally like a 3 to 4 step process that really gets you going. So I just click on the mini map up there, and as soon as I see the balloon, I just do the little shift click thing to highlight the basket, so it makes it a little bit quicker for me. Because sometimes these trees get in the way, but when it's highlighted, it makes it a lot easier. So you can see how fast this is. And I mean, you guys, this is a 1 defense pure account, so I use mud ruins like pretty often, like when I'm PKing with entangles and stuff like that. Like if I don't bring a mud staff, like I use them relatively often, so I'll probably use most of these. But like if you look, so what these are, so yeah, they're worth about 500k right now, and I've been doing this for, I don't know, like let me check my timer, just under an hour, like 45 minutes basically. So it's probably closer to 700k realistically if you were like, really, really just hammered down and did it. But, I'm watching TV, or I'm like watching a YouTube video or doing something like that, or on the phone or something like that, texting. So it's not super efficient all the time, which is just how it is. I don't like to play this game super efficiently. I just go crazy if I do. So there you go. So I'm gonna do this one last time. Go back. Oh, I just got a runecraft level. There you go. Nice. And that's about it. So, I'm gonna remind myself to make sure I get a new dueling ring, which is here. Plenty of those. And then I'm gonna equip this with our new feature, thanks to our lovely moderators that do usual shit like that but don't fix PvP. Sorry guys. For the stuff about PvP. Oh, I'm gonna sip some stamina pot real quick. And then I'm gonna go to Varrock. And man, this is just so easy, and it's such a fun thing to do while watching TV. Like, you're gonna sit here like on my laptop and do this, which is like awesome. It's really easy to do. So as soon as you see that XP drop, you just go. So I'm getting around 11k XP an hour. It's probably a bit more than that because I've been talking and just kind of getting set up and stuff like that. And I don't really trust the XP tracker here. I guess I could do that potentially, but on Rune Light, so it's not really worth checking though. I don't really care about the XP here. This is purely money. I mean, this is a requirement for this is what, like Mud Ruins is 13 rune crafting, so it's literally like next to nothing. And even for rune crafting, that's like very low, so anybody can get that like very simply. So I'm just hovering over this, ready to go. Boom. It's just like teleblocking some kid that's killing green dragons or something. You just get ready to go as soon as you see them. So same thing. Do one more here. I cannot suggest this enough. This is a great money maker for like restricted accounts. Like, if you're not able to do bossing very much because you have low defense or something like that. Honestly, for Ironmen too, I don't know where water tallies come from, but I guess if you had magic imbue, you could do this a lot better. Maybe more efficient, but then you'd have to have a room pouch and all that other kind of shit. If you had the time to get pouches too for this, that would be pretty helpful, but then you'd have to bring 2 of these. I don't know. This just seems the easiest to me. The pouches just kind of get in the way ultimately, so I guess you could try it with pouches and see how it works. But that's the only problem. The thing that makes this really nice is the fact that you can store the logs in the balloon in that storage container. That's like kind of changes the game really, because you don't have to bring logs, you don't have to like click all the time. It just makes it a lot better. So with that being said, I think we are good to go. Have fun, enjoy yourselves.